Welcome back, everybody. This is Ian Brown from IB Collects 1989 on Instagram, coming to you with another one of these mystery packs. Well, like I did it again. My boy there, Mr. Chaplin, I put right up in the back there that says Instagram is Chaplin_Cards. Same on Whatnot. You can find him there. I said to him, hey man, here's a couple bucks. Build me something. And he was like, this is going to be fun. And like, guys, this thing is heavy, like heavy. So I don't know what is going to be in here. This is going to be an adventure and a half. I was trying to figure out how to do this. As you guys could see from some of the last ones, I kind of messed up opening it up. That time I remembered to actually black out the address, so that's a good thing. But I met Chaplin on through Whatnot, through some of his breaks, where I was trying to do some, lower end basketball, because I'm not the biggest basketball. Holy crap. Wow, Chap. Jesus. I'm not the biggest basketball guy, so I didn't really want to spend like a crazy amount on it. So I found him. Stuff was a little bit on the lower price, but still good quality. And I went, okay, let's just see what happens. Open last. Look at that. He actually made me think. He got some mags, so I'm going to put that one off to the side. I guess let's start with the mags, because it's a little bit of a easier thing. So yeah, no, I've gotten to talk with him a lot through Instagram. I actually made this deal with him through Instagram, so that was kind of cool. But he's been very easy to work with, very easy to talk to, very entertaining stream, and he's hit some bangers. And if you guys are looking for Jordan Poole, he's on the, if you see Jordan Poole, he's looking for Jordan Poole. So let's start off. A Justin Jefferson on the Star Satchers Elite, numbered out of 25. Wow, that's pretty damn cool. Wow. Wow, I saw the glare there. Sorry for it. But then, holy crap, a home field advantage, Mike Trout. Whoo. This is what's starting it. This is going to be insane. That is cool. I know these are like their versions of downtowns. I think I have the Pete Alonso and the Francisco Lindor versions. This is sick. I love the rumor that you're hearing right now about possible Mike Trout getting traded, and I'm like, I don't think so, gentlemen. Yeah, this is a hell of a stack here. We got PC, which is probably a lot of Jet stuff and kickers, and because so he knows a lot of what I like to collect, and that's why I've been doing this a lot with some of these guys, because I've been working with them for a lot of times, so they kind of know where I sit at with a lot of my collection. And wow, this is gonna be fun. All right, let's take a look what's on number one here. Well, we got it numbered on the back. Wow, Crash Davis. Chris from the DH, numbered out of 75. Tribute, great, beautiful looking cards. And this is just an insane one for the collection. Wow. 2018 triple threads. Romy Gonzalez Spectra, multicolor patch. Spectra Baseball, I think, doesn't get the love that it should. It really is a cool looking product. I know they're sticker autos generally, but I mean, just a cool looking card. Numbered out of 49. Let's keep going with the baseball. You got a little mini one here on the back. A Grayson Rodriguez out of 99, green auto from Chrome. That's cool. Scherzer on the Inception. What do you guys think of Inception? I like Inception, just like I like Origins. You got the nice, cool-looking grip, numbered out of 75. A Riley Adams on the Purple Sparkle. Probably one of my favorite of the variations that they make in Topps Chrome is the Purple Sparkle. Really, really cool. Out of $2.99. And then a mini, little Jackson Holiday rookie mini from Ginter. So yeah, if you guys, you can message him on Instagram if you like what you see here. Then he can like do the same thing for you. You kind of give him an idea of what it is. He just released his Chaplux. Sorry, Chaplin, I'm forgetting exactly what it is. Their Chap box. They're like a mystery repack that he's been throwing into his breaks. I see some crazy stuff coming out of there so far. And yeah, he's one of the only guys I probably would do basketball breaks with. But Colby Jones, like color matched with the card and the Kings. Napkin patch, but still freaking cool. Numbered out of 199. Ryzen and Sahar. Yeah, NBA Hoops, I know it's a lower end product, but they make really cool looking cards. I mean, that's pretty cool. And I like how it actually made sure to put it on the right side, you know, red with the red, white with the white. So what do you guys think of so far? What's what you are liking out of it? I'm a big, okay, Tyrese Halliburton on the blue lava out of 99. He killed my Knicks in the playoffs. Brandon Ingram, that's pretty sick, out of 49. Jabari Smith, the Raptors, red color match, that's 275. Oh, Franz Wagner on the color match die cut. I live in Florida. You think I would watch more of them out of 249 on the premiere? That's really cool. And then a Chris Murray on the orange, 299 for Portland. What do you guys like so far? I'm really liking these things that say old school basketball, so I'm going to save those a little bit. Most of my old basketball was definitely old school stuff. We got PC, we got football. Oh, Chappie. I love it. No. Chaplin, I did not give you enough money if this is what I think it is on the back here. Lively, Thompson, Gigi. Bro. Okay. I think these are customs because the card coloring is a little off. I almost lost my mind for a second. These are definitely reprints. Dynasty Collectibles product. Yeah, okay. Bro, Chaplin, I almost lost it completely because I saw that on the back and I'm like, there's no way. Because I know kind of what this goes for. And what I sent you, nah, would not have been. But, okay. These are actually, I know it's weird to say, my first kabooms in my collection. Sort of, I guess. But this is sick. Chaplin, this is amazing so far. Let's keep going with baseball. Oh, my God. I remember this set on the back. I remember these. It's a Holiday on the rookie refractor. Trout. I love the old throwbacks, too, that they do with some of these, too. It blue. He knows I like the team cards. Like, for some reason, I just like collecting team cards, too. Sammy on the old. How about some... Oh, Jazz. He was so young. So young. And then these, I remember these. I think I had a full set of these when I was a kid. That's a throwback, my friend. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, so you guys can find him on Whatnot. He streams basically every single night doing fantastic breaks. And then his mystery pack now is involved in a lot of them as well. He's a big Jordan Poole collector. I've gotten to know him over the time. I just can't remember if I met you first, Chaplin, or if I met Basement first. Wow, that's a nice Jordan. Scotty. See, he also knows how much I love some of the old school Fleer, too. So, like, this Fleer, I'm going to put that down for a second. Chauncey Billups, wow. But, man, Fleer metal. Now, I know a lot of metal from Skybox, a lot more, but this Fleer metal Scotty is cool. Yo, before he was bald. That is a sick-looking card. Upper Deck made amazing cards back in the day. I mean, they still make great cards, but some of their basketball, football cards that they made was fantastic. How about the West All-Star team? Wow. All right, guys, can you start naming players? I got Barkley right off the top there, but my eyes suck, so I can't really see most of them. But I think that's Karl Malone right there, and the Admiral, and maybe that's Stockton in the back. I know you guys are probably screaming at me like this, but basketball is not my top sport, but I love old school basketball. Like, come on, hardwood prospects to one of the best three-point shooters. Fortunately now, Steph Curry probably took that mark out, but to me, Ray Allen lives as the best three-point shooter there ever is. And with the foot kickback, these are sick, Chaplin. This is insane. I love doing these mystery packs with people that know me, because I end up getting like just really, really cool looking stuff, like old Stadium Club Shaq on the orange tops. Wow. Just, they don't make them like this anymore. Sean Kemp. It's the last time someone thought of Sean Kemp. Created by 1993. Oh, damn, my wife wasn't even born yet. Yo, AI with the draft pick looking card. What? Upper Deck again. Tracy McGrady. Probably one of my favorite players to watch growing up as well. I am a Knicks fan, but I live in Florida, so watching him with the Magic was always kind of fun. And then how about a Spurs? Look at the young Duncan. It's kind of cool seeing him getting autograph cards coming back out again and some product. All right. So let's move on to football, a sport I'm a little bit more I know a little bit more about. Damian Martinez. Bowman Chrome, we love it. Eric Molds. I like the Top Chrome update. I know it's non-licensed, and people are like, "Oh, it's so bad, it's not licensed." But the pictures on the football look so much better than it is on the basketball, at least mine. A Patrick Surtain to 249. Kevion Green on select to 25. Now, I forget. They call this a no huddle, or they call it like a blue disco. I think it's called a no huddle, but that is really cool out of 25. A Jack Campbell to 299. So it's funny with Absolute. I like the Absolute parallels. I hate Absolute base, but I'm not a biggest Absolute fan. But like these like this and the Hendon Hooker, they look so cool that you can't not like them. Like, those are so cool. I have one more, I think, mystery pack coming from another person right now. Then eventually I'm going to try to do like a kind of a collections piece so you guys can see what's been hanging out in the back room there. But a T. Higgins. A lot of people really like T. Higgins. He's a pretty good player. First impressions. Jalen Hyatt. Wow. An RPA to 199 on Hyatt. What do you guys think of Illusions? I think Illusions doesn't get the love that it should. I like Illusions. I think even the base cards look great. Just like how I am a lore in hockey, even the base cards look good. Come on, that's really cool. And then a first-year Fabrics, Blake Corum. Topps Chrome. I like it. The effect this year was interesting where it almost made it look like the card was bent in half. This is actually the first one I have of this, so thanks, chap. So yeah, no, I got to know him. He's a big Boise State fan too. If you guys got any cool Ashton Gentry stuff, send it his way especially. A Cortland Sutton. I love these touchdown masters. Jordan Addison can never go wrong. How about a Caleb on the base? Old school Flacco. Can't believe that guy think he's still in the league somewhere. Wow, a silver image variation on the Blake Corum. That's really sick. And then a DeAndre Hopkins on the Stars. It was a steal, the contract that they got for this guy when he went to Kansas City. But anyone else happy that he they didn't win? As a Jet fan, I was very sad last year. And speaking of Boise, that's a fun-looking card. Guess it's like maybe one of those like team cards they come out with, or is this like from Onyx or Icon or? Go ahead, Chad. Let me know. Like, where did you get this? This is kind of cool. It sucks that he's probably going to get drafted by the Raiders, and who knows what's going to happen from there. But yeah, the Drew Brees on the orange cracked ice. I'm a big fan. Jaden. I like cracked ice, so he knows that too. Jaden on the base. Levis. Man, so many people lost a lot of money on him. Downs. Steve Young. And the JJ on the back there. All right, PC. What should we start with? I see the face here, and I know that face. So let's leave that to next. Let's do that one second to last. So again, you can find him right there on Instagram with that handle, as well with whatnot. Justin Tucker. I think he was messing around with women too much. That's why he had a bad season last year. Oh, some Brunson. Bogdan Bogdanovic, yes. Mitchell Robinson, yes. Wow, I didn't see this one from Hoops before. That's a pretty cool looking card for frequent flyers. Brees and Garrett to end it there. So, yeah, definitely get involved with him. He's a very good dude in the hobby. Oh, I forgot. I still have this one. I haven't got to that one he said last. Lindor. Wow, I actually don't have this one. The Pete Alonso from the All-Star game from Chrome. That's freaking sick. Christian Scott. I big on him. I actually got a Vivid 101 from another guy on Whatnot the other day from a break. Slam Duncan. Yo. I've heard of these. Never actually saw it. But I don't know if you guys can kind of get it. The 3D in motion. That is freaking sick. Patrick Ewing. Unfortunately, they don't play this game like they used to anymore. Everything is a run and gun. There's no longer the big man run the game. And that's kind of where I stopped watching basketball, was back when I loved watching it. You dump it down to your big guy downstairs. He fights around trying to get all over try to go all into everywhere. It's not the game anymore, unfortunately. I'm sad about that. That was one of my favorite times for it. All right, we got a Sauce on the back. We got a Garrett on the front. A Santana Moss on the refractor. Sweet. Garrett. Ahmad. You know, it was really funny. I knew a lot of Jet fans who didn't actually know his name was Ahmad. They thought his first name was Sauce. And what's weird is nowadays, you can't really blame them because these kids today have crazy-ass names. Brett Favre on the portals. Garrett Wilson. Love these. Some of these rookies are nice. Oh, okay. Yellow Reactive. I don't have this one. That is awesome. Thank you, chap. Braylon Allen on the red press proof. That is sick. And then I just these acetate cards. I know it's a base, but like the acetate cards are just so cool. I actually just sent a couple of cards to SGC that are acetate, so we'll see what happens. And then it says open this one last. And I think I just saw his face on the front there. So that is really kind of cool. I'm trying not to break everything. Where'd my knife go? This one, man, he secured this one in there. I see Sauce. Oh, this must be a bigger one. Oh, it's definitely orange. So that is Mr. Chaplin right there. Cool. I finally have one of these to put in my collection. I'm going to sleeve and top load it. But that is definitely Sauce. No. Dude. 4 out of 25. Sauce Gardner. Origins rookie patch auto. This thing is sick. Chaplin. Holy crap. What? This has probably now is the biggest Sauce Gardner card I have in my collection. Oh. What? That's insane. Well, guys, this has been so much fun. And again, this is Chaplin _cards. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on Whatnot. Please go support your boy. Like, this is insane. Go get them. Well, chap, thank you so much. This was amazing. That is so sick. Holy crap. All right, my friends. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what was your favorite card. I think I know what mine is. Definitely the Chaplin rookie card. Like, comment, subscribe, share it to your friends, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much. Peace.